What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Vegas, Gabe. Sorry about the miscommunication with the live stream, and I have no idea why this is vertical. Or I'm sorry, horizontal. I didn't schedule it that way, so it's kind of interesting, but sorry about the confusion, guys. I was supposed to be doing this from home, and I was supposed to be trying like a Eggo waffle syrup liqueur. But unfortunately, a few hours ago, my back started hurting really, really bad again. I'm in pain right now. So I originally postponed this stream, see if it would start feeling better, and then I can do the original stream. So I postponed it, I think, until 1 o'clock. And then at 1 o'clock, I still wasn't feeling good. So I go, you know what? Let's do this stream later on here from the Rio, one of my favorite places to stream. And I go, if I feel better, then I'll just take the shot out here and still show you guys. But if I don't feel good, then I won't drink the shot and I'll just do this stream from here. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't feel good. My back is still aching right now. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be sticking to just doing this right now. So sorry about the confusion. Sorry I had to change up the stream, but health first, you know. And even right now, my back is still hurting right now. So, hey, Carrie, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I hope so too. I'm going to send a secure message to my doctor later on and let him know what's going on with my back so it's documented, you know. You have to document everything nowadays. So, but yeah, I don't think they'll do anything. If anything, they'll tell me if it still feels that way in a couple of days, feel free to go into an urgent care. So, but more than anything, I just want it documented. But it is a beautiful day here in Vegas. Absolutely gorgeous outside today. Very nice weather. You can see the north end of the strip over here. There's Trump Tower over there. There's Resorts World, the second newest resort on the strip. There's Fontainebleau, the newest resort on the strip. There's a Wynn and Encore over there. And then that's Treasure Island. Treasure Island is actually one of the very few properties that still offers free parking on the strip. There is, well, it used to be the Mirage. Now it's going to be the new location of the Hard Rock. But there it is right there. Tons of progress being made on it. You can see the guitar tower over there. Oh, Carrie, Carrie, I did see your question. And honestly, I have to look into that. Their original goal was to be open sometime in, I believe, late 2027. But I will have to look into it some more and see if that's still the plan, if it's still on schedule. Medes, how's it going, bud? To all of you that watched my stream yesterday, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate y'all. Those machines were strict yesterday. They were tight, but it was a lot of fun. Got to hang out with our bartender buddy. Got to get 20x points. So it was overall, it was a good day. Had some drinks out of it. So unfortunately, those machines just weren't going to pay. So yeah, anyway, Carrie, it was, as of right now, late 2027, but I have to find out if there's any updates on construction, if there's been any, and if they're ahead of schedule, if they've been delayed or anything. But you can see their guitar-shaped hotel that's going over there, starting to kind of assemble itself. Not itself, but you know what I mean. And it's coming together pretty nicely from what I can tell. So that current Mirage Tower, they're going to keep that. They're going to fully remodel it, rebrand it, and it's going to be part of the new Hard Rock Tower. And I understand why they did that, because we were there before they closed, and it was still absolutely beautiful in there. So it was actually kind of a bummer to see the Mirage close because, man, that pool was beautiful. It had a nice pool. It quickly became one of my favorite pools in Vegas. Such a nice, beautiful resort-style pool. So it's kind of a bummer. Mr. Roboto, how's it going? Yeah, it's beautiful today. I mean, any direction you look, it's clear skies. Once again, we're at the Rio Hotel and Casino. And yeah, again, sorry if you're just joining in. Please double tap that screen for me. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And sorry about the change of plan. Sorry about the confusion. I was scheduled to do a stream trying a new liqueur. It's, like that Eggo, that waffle brand. They actually make like a kind of like a maple syrup liqueur, and I was scheduled to try that. But with my back feeling the way it is, I'm not drinking anything today. So just in case I have to take some kind of pain meds later on. I don't like to take pain meds unless I absolutely have to. But the way my back is feeling right now, it might be one of those days later on. But what's everyone up to today? Anyone doing anything fun? Anyone doing anything exciting? I have no idea how this stream ended up being in horizontal. I did not schedule that. I'm okay with it. It's probably a better view for you guys anyway, but it's just going to be a quiet live stream because I'm not in the vertical shorts feed. So it's going to be a kind of a quiet stream, but that's okay. I'll take quality over quantity. So as long as we get some great people in here, which we have some great people in here already, that's all good with me. But I am going to send an email out. I really would love to start live streaming inside of the Rio more. When I was in there yesterday, I was pleasantly surprised at some of the machines that they had, even on the slow end. So when you walk in through the Masquerade Tower on this side, it's a very quiet side of the casino on that side. And they had some really good machines in there, Kapow Pig and quite a few other ones that I'm like, man, I could see myself having a good live stream just on this side of the casino without even going to the busy side. So it would be pretty cool to get permission to live stream in there. And sorry guys, I'm just trying to find a position that my back likes right now. And it's at its worst when I stretch my back out fully. Like if I stand up all the way, it's when I feel it the worst pain. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna try to get permission to live stream here at Rio. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think it'd be cool. Great machines there. Even during the day, right after I finished the food video that I got invited to film here, it was, gosh, what time was it? About 11:30ish, 11, maybe around 11 something. And they had 2 cocktail servers roving around the casino floor. And that's just from that one bar top that I saw. They might even have more cocktail servers. So that just tells you they're prepared for people and stuff, you know. So I think we'd have a lot of fun here. If you have a heating pad, you could utilize it for your back. Carrie, that's a great shout, actually. I'm doing physical therapy. The VA sent me to physical therapy. So I had my initial assessment for that last week. And that's what my therapist gave me. He gave me a medical grade heating pad for my back. So it gets so hot that it has like a little trigger handle, and you have to keep your hand on that little trigger handle thing, or else it'll shut off on you. That's how hot it gets. So yeah, for sure, that's definitely something I'm going to be doing tonight, seeing if I can get my back a little bit better. And also I have those patches, like, what are they called? Salon Pass. So yeah, we'll see what they say. I did reach out to the Rio. This was several months ago. My channel was still, gosh, I think under 5,000 subs at the time. Hey Austin, how's it going? But I did reach out to quite a few casinos and I got ghosted. I reached out to Rio. I reached out to Ellis Island. I reached out to El Cortez. And I think there was 1 or 2 more. They never got back to me on trying to get permission to film, kind of building some kind of a relationship with them, you know what I mean? Because I don't want just permission to film. Like, I want to, I want to build a relationship with the casino, you know? I want to show off their drinks and their food that they have. I want to be able to do live streams at their casino. So that's what I was trying to do. And, unfortunately, yeah, I have permission to stream there, but Oyo doesn't really work with me like that. So it's all good. I'll find someone that does, you know? So yeah, sorry about the change of plans, guys. I really was going to do trying that new drink at home, but health first, you know? And again, I knew this was going to be kind of a quiet stream just because it actually is in horizontal. But what do you guys think of this view? Is it a nicer view right now in horizontal, or do you guys prefer the vertical feed? I'm sure you guys are going to say this is a nicer view. Hey, Dennis, how's it going? I'm doing great, thank you. It's one of the days where I'm having back flare-ups, so unfortunately had to change up the live stream. But glad to have you here. Thank you for being here. I love this view. Just think it's a cool little view of Vegas, you know? Yeah, weather's beautiful. Really, really beautiful weather. Yesterday and today, it's been gorgeous weather. So taking advantage of that. I know I don't get enough sunlight, so it's cool to be out and getting some sunlight. But please double tap that screen for me if you haven't yet. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I have a couple of food vlogs that I need to release. Hey, William, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I have a couple of food vlogs that I have to edit, that'll be out released shortly, including the one of the restaurant I did here at the Rio, because that restaurant opens tomorrow. So I'm either gonna release that one later today, or I'll release it early tomorrow on their opening date. Give them some publicity, hopefully. And then I got Fogo de Chao, a Brazilian steakhouse restaurant, all you can eat, that we went to, and I filmed it from the perspective of my Meta glasses. So you guys are gonna get to see that kind of from my point of view, which I think is pretty cool, because I've done a vlog of that one before, but I did it from my camera. So I think this is gonna be a unique perspective to see that from. Here's the south end of the strip over there. You can see Allegiant Stadium from there, also known as the Roomba Stadium, because it kind of looks like a Roomba vacuum. And yeah, I gotta talk to Chandra. She's off of work in a little bit. We're probably gonna go out and film a new video today, a new food vlog. Just depends on how my back feels in the next few minutes, though. But we are planning on going to go get some food somewhere. I would like to do my first video. I'm gonna start a new series, guys. I'm gonna start a new series on for food, and it's going to be basically focusing on off the strip restaurants, because let's be honest, there's tons and tons of YouTubers and TikTokers and I don't know what you call them, the Facebook and Instagram reel people, and they do the strip over and over and over again. If a new restaurant opens tomorrow at the Cosmopolitan, there's going to be 6 different YouTubers there on opening day filming a vlog for themselves, right? So why am I going to compete with that, especially when some of those people have 100,000 subscribers, 300,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers? I'm not gonna be able to compete with them. You know what I mean? So I'd rather focus on off the strip things, because let's be real, Vegas is getting that reputation of being too expensive and not affordable anymore. So I think that's the best thing I can do right now, is focus on off the strip restaurants that are a lot cheaper, that you get more bang for your buck with. So that's what I'm going to focus on. It's going to be an off the strip bar and restaurants. Originally I was just going to do a restaurants, and then I thought about it and I go, you know what, why not do food too? I think I'm missing a big opportunity if I don't do the food as well. So I want to film the first episode of that today. So we'll see how my back feels, but that's going to be coming out, and that's going to be a new weekly episode. You'll have to tune in. I have a very, very unique name. I love the name. You guys will have to tune into my first episode for that. But let's see here. Well, favorable to small creators covering popular topic, maybe one in while cover hype. Yeah, that's true. And I will say this, YouTube is becoming kind of more and more like TikTok in a way. Now you can hype up certain creators. You can hype, it's called hype up. You can hype certain videos now. So if people hype your video up, that's gonna obviously help the algorithm out. And it just small things, hitting that like button, commenting on videos helps the algorithm push it out more. So the more people that hit the like button, the more people that comment, that helps the algorithm favorably too. I mean, technically, even if you hit the dislike button, that's still movement to YouTube. So it technically still helps the algorithm, if you didn't know that. But yeah, any kind of movement, YouTube sees it as you're getting a lot of movement, so they would help the algorithm out. But yeah, still, I'd rather not compete, and there's a lot of people already going to be covering that stuff. So I'd rather focus on off the strip places that you can get more bang for your buck, and kind of hopefully give Vegas a new perspective that you don't have to stay on the strip. Oh, guys, Ron, if you're here, there's your favorite. There's your train right there. Roaming Ron always says it never fails. You start live streaming and the train will go by. Yeah, Dennis, that's right. It's been that way for a while, for sure. That's kind of why I stick more to YouTube, because I have a TikTok and stuff, and my girlfriend has really been pushing me to start more, to get out onto Instagram and Facebook more. I just have no idea about the algorithms, and I know at least the basics on YouTube's, which is why I kind of stick to it more, because I know what kind of works and what doesn't work, you know what I mean? But the algorithm is still a beast of its own, though. There's one video that I think is going to do so well, and it bombs. It doesn't do well. And then there's another video I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna release a video because I haven't, and we'll see how it does. And that one ends up doing significantly well, and I'm just like, okay. So it's kind of the opposite sometimes. So you just gotta go with it and just keep feeding the algorithm, and hopefully, something sticks. Like, surprisingly enough, the short that actually did the best so far on my channel has been a $3. It was $2.99 Western barbecue special from Carl's Jr. And I showed people, if you're in Vegas and you want something good, on Wednesdays you can get this burger for $2.99. So if you're in Vegas looking for a deal, here you go. I just filmed a very quick, like 12, 13-second short like that at Carl's Jr. And that was by far my best performing short so far. So I can give you guys steak, I can give you guys Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips, anything like that. And it's funny that Carl's Jr. was like the most well-performing short I've had so far. So that just shows you that people aren't looking for, you know, Hell's Kitchen or anything. They just want good content, and that I'm sharing value there. If you're in Vegas, you don't want to spend $25 for burger and fries at one of these big strip casinos. You just want something cheap that you can afford. That's what I was doing for people, And again, I never expected it to be a great performing one. I just thought like, hey, I'm sharing valuable content, hopefully. And look what happened is I think I ended up at like 33,000 views, and I got, gosh, I can't even tell you, 20 something 30 new followers out of it or something, or subscribers, and I never expected that. But all right, guys, sadly my back is starting to ache a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. My girlfriend's off of work in a little bit anyway, so I can leave from here to go pick her up. So sorry this was a short live stream. Again, if you just tuned in, my back has been feeling bad for a few hours now, so I had to change plans on my live stream. Like, chat and hang around people who's nice. I'll probably never have a chance to visit Vegas, but appreciate you for content. Dennis, and you bring up a good point, and that's why I love to make my my chat always like welcoming to everyone. So that's a huge thing that I kind of focus on, is enjoy the chat. Feel free to say hi. Feel free to let us know where you're watching from. If you know all the people in here, like today is a great example of that. Everyone in the chat has been incredibly kind and supportive and stuff. So that's what this channel is all about, and if it wasn't for you guys, this channel would be nothing. So I appreciate you all more than you know. But I'll see if I can go live either tomorrow or the next day. Just depends on my work schedule. But sorry this was a short live stream, but yeah, my back is aching right now, so I apologize it's short. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know this isn't the most impressive live stream, but I love this spot. I think it's a good view. So thank you. Take care, everyone. Have a great one. Be safe out there, and I hope to see you on the next live stream. Thanks again.